WHO 13's Taj Simmons joins us now. Taj, the Des Moines School District is doing everything it legally can to keep COVID out of classrooms.
That's right, and there's a smaller list than they could pick from last year. Des Moines Public Schools officials tell me they have a plan built around contact tracing and statistics, but right now they're concerned about what they cannot do. Masks have been a point of conflict between DMPS and the state since the start of the pandemic, but the debate escalated to another level today.
Des Moines Public Schools believes it plays a big role in keeping the city safe from COVID.
As goes the health of Des Moines Public Schools, so goes the health of Des Moines.
There are more than 35,000 students and staff members in DMPS, but the district is not allowed to make them wear masks due to a recently passed Iowa law.
We're very limited in Iowa in terms of just some basic common sense things we can do.
Governor Kim Reynolds again defended the law during a press conference on Thursday.
Parents can visit with their doctors and then they will make an informed decision on what's the best thing for their child, and that's where I believe that it needs to stay.
Even intercepting the question about masks meant for State Public Health Director Kelly Garcia.
Students go to school with masks on?
It doesn't really matter because it's law at this point.
Dr. Garcia revealed after the presser that her kids do wear masks to school.
There's a law on the books in Iowa, but that doesn't mean a parent can't make their own decision. As a parent, I send my children to school in masks every day.
DMPS is strongly suggesting students follow that lead. Signs encouraging mask use are omnipresent throughout the school district, complete with a new motto.
Wearing is caring. Wearing that mask is just a simple step you can take, not only for your own health, but for the health of everybody around you.
It remains merely a suggestion, and do not expect the Des Moines School Board to directly challenge the state's law.
Our school board leadership's been clear that at the end of the day, this rests with the state of Iowa.
And these signs will stay on campus for as long as the law and the Delta variant remain in Iowa.
I realize that the situation today may be much different a week or two from today.
The mask suggestion is just one piece of what DMPS is doing. The other piece is to track the spread as the situation changes. The district just relaunched its online COVID-19 dashboard, which is updated every single day. But the district says that dashboard will mean even more in a few weeks when they learn just how much COVID-19 could be spreading within the schools themselves.
Yeah, considering school's only been in session in the Des Moines district for a week now.
It's still very early, but this could be very important later on.
Absolutely. Thanks, Taj.